to raise awareness about myopia management in our quest to curb myopia in a safe, easy, and of course, effective way, non-invasive method. So, let me take off from the mission and vision of Hoya that was shared earlier by Alexandre, which says that our customers and its patients are in the core of what we do. So we aim to be the preferred lens of choice for eye care professionals, and we believe in empowering them. We are passionate in empowering them as we have the right products and services that in turn will allow them to give the utmost care to their patient, at the same time recommend the product recommendation, the right product recommendation that will provide a better life for their patients.
Hoya is a company that was established in 1941. We had our 80th anniversary just a couple of years ago. It is actually publicly traded on the Tokyo Stock Exchange, so the technical headquarters are actually in Tokyo, Japan. We'll share very quickly later on the official revenue. Everything is actually available publicly on our website, hoya.com. We're publicly traded and completely transparent about the numbers that we have. We have about 37,000 employees in over 60 countries globally. Half of these employees are actually with our company, Hoya Vision Care, because we have a lot of manufacturing, notably here in the Philippines as well. And yes, so we have in total 14 global divisions, which are focused on life care on one hand, and the IT segment, notably semiconductor panels for LED TVs, but the biggest part of the business in terms of turnover is actually with life care, and within life care with the eye health segment, that I will be discussing about now. Yes, so you have here, I would say, the three areas where we aim to solve social issues and also provide better innovation to help the quality of life of people. And these three areas are supporting vision, supporting health, and supporting information society. We are Hoya Vision Care is in the first segment. Yeah, we're supporting vision. We have eyeglasses, contact lenses, progressive lenses, intraocular lenses. The way I like to portray it usually is we are, as a group, we tend to follow patients over a lifetime. So we start actually to provide corrective solutions, and one of the key ones that I will share with you today, which is MyoSmart, from a very early age. We do then provide also contact lenses to young adults and adults until they are 45, and once they are 45 they become what is called presbyopic, and then we tend to provide them with progressive lenses. And when they turn even older, 65 or 70, they become potential cataract patients, and then we have intraocular lenses solutions to basically correct their vision post cataract surgery. So we tend to say we are accompanying all of our patients over a lifetime from 4 years old to 99 years old through all of the products and technologies that we have available in the vision segment. Okay, next one. Thank you. So these are the areas that I have just shared with you. Eyeglass lenses is the business that we are running as Hoya Vision Care. ICT is actually a brand. The name of the company is Hoya Eye Care, and they are running retail of contact lenses only in Japan in a very, very, I would say, health-focused manner. All of the stores are linked to an ophthalmologist, so that we are absolutely sure that the prescription of the contact lenses is the right one, is done by a healthcare professional who will be able to guide all of the patients to the best product available and the one that will be really fitting their need. And the name of the brand is ICT. We have about 350 stores today in Japan. This is the only area where we're actually on the retail segment. We are mostly a B2B company in general. Contact lenses, we do have manufacturing of contact lenses now, and we do have, as I was mentioning earlier on, manufacturing of intraocular lenses, so for cataract surgery patients. So you see we can cover all of these refractive or eye corrective demands from the patients over the lifetime. I've been here for quite a long time. It's a laboratory that is actually serving one of the most, amongst others,
one of the most difficult markets in the world, which is Japan. So most of the lenses that are being manufactured for our Japanese patients are actually manufactured here. And you must know that Japan is the toughest market. They want everything perfect to be delivered to the minute. The lens will be like this, it will arrive at 9 a.m. If it arrives at 9:02 a.m., you have a problem. And this is why we're really, really happy, because that shows you how high performance team we have here and high performance lab we have here in the Philippines to be able to deliver to that market. And of course, we're using their knowledge and expertise to also sell to other markets in Europe, a little bit in Southeast Asia as well, and of course to the Philippine market. So you must know that in the Philippines, our patients and customers are getting the lens from one of the top-notch labs that we have in the world. So this is why the market has been quite important for us, and the localization in general. We are very, very, I would say, strongly linked to the Filipino community as well. So I'm really happy to be here, because it was a quite important moment for me. Thank you. We do have a very, very strong, so I think that, as I was mentioning to you earlier on, we're trying to really cater to the needs of the patients from a younger age to an elder age as well. What we're trying to achieve here is there is still about 2 billion people in the world who are in need of a visual correction but do not really have one. Some of them are in the Philippines, we know this because they exist in absolutely every market. I'm French by origin. Every time I have made my own tests or roadshows and tested population. France is a very advanced market, many ophthalmologists, and very high-end eye care, but still 25% of the people have the wrong pair of glasses or are not corrected. So the people who are in need of visual correction exist absolutely everywhere. And there's absolutely no exception. And what we're trying to do is basically support visual needs for all of the population, as was mentioned around, throughout their lifetime, because, like absolutely everybody else, we want to make sure that children have a good occasion to be properly educated. We want to make sure that the adults can live a life that is, full, in a secure way, without having to be afraid of not being able to see the car in front of them, or somebody else who might be hitting them. So it's really a lot about, I would say, improving lives of people, and this turns into a very, very strong message of participating into making our world, I would say, sustainable over time by providing good healthcare solutions, providing a way for everybody to have a better life. And this, of course, extends to a much wider program that we have created, which is called the One Vision program, which is our sustainability program that we have been pushing quite aggressively for the past 2 years. And that program has actually 3 pillars to it. One is the one that I have just mentioned. I would say giving back to the community, making sure that we're giving the people good occasion to live a good life with proper vision. I did not mention this earlier on. Many of you might know 70% of the information that we get as human beings is actually coming through the eye. So you could go through taste, hearing, but 70% of the information comes from the eye. So that just tells you how important it is in our everyday life. So giving back to the community, making sure that we're supporting the community and having better eye health is one of the key pillars of this sustainability program. As you can imagine, there is a big environmental component to that sustainability program as well that we're pushing really hard. We're making sure that we are going to become carbon neutral by 2030, that we are reducing as much as possible our consumption of electricity, energy. We're working on recycling operations. We're working on our lab here that I was with my teams just yesterday, are working now on a plan by which by 2025 they will be able not to send a single piece of lens that has been wrongly manufactured or any piece of waste to the landfill. Everything will be either reused or we will work with partners who will help us recycle all of these products and reuse them. We will not be selling anything to the landfill by 2025. So this is part of the type of engagement that we want to take in order to be able to protect also our